Well, so there's a whole field of research that was developed in the 1970s by a researcher named Dr. Michael Sporn from the National Cancer Institute, looking at the opportunity of intercepting cancer before it becomes a clinical problem. This whole idea of cancer prevention. Originally, it was looking at chemicals that could prevent cancer from starting at its early stages. Then it became angioprevention, which is, can we interfere with angiogenesis so that cancers actually can't grow a blood supply as a way of controlling it. And now we know that there's plenty of foods that have been studied that actually have been shown to be associated with the reduced risk of cancer.
Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned Harvard-trained medical doctor, researcher, president, and founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation. His work has led to more than 40 FDA-approved therapeutics and devices for cancer, cardiovascular disease, wound healing, and vision loss. He is also a New York Times best-selling author with Eat to Beat Disease, The New Science of How Your Body Can Heal Itself. He also published another book, Eat to Beat Diet, Burn Fat, Heal Your Metabolism, and Live Longer.
Disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video. Cancer is one of the most devastating diseases of all time, affecting millions of people worldwide. It disrupts lives, strains healthcare systems, and causes immeasurable pain and loss. The battle against cancer is relentless, but emerging research offers hope, particularly in how diet can influence the fight against this formidable foe. Dr. Li emphasizes the power of nutrition in this battle. He recommends a variety of foods within the carnivore diet that not only help combat cancer, but also improve muscle strength. By incorporating these nutrient-dense cancer-fighting foods into your diet, you can support your body's defenses and enhance your physical resilience. In this video, we will explore 4 such powerful foods that Dr. Li advocates for their dual benefits in fighting cancer and boosting muscle strength. Chicken thigh. Dr. William Li emphasizes the surprising health benefits of chicken thighs, especially when it comes to fighting cancer and boosting strength.
Sometimes I'll have a little chicken. If I have chicken, I'll actually have the dark meat, because the dark meat, which is usually from thigh, will normally contain more vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is a bioactive mostly in free-range chickens that are actually allowed to eat normal things that chickens are supposed to eat. The vitamin K accumulates in their legs, and you can actually get that into your body that way. It starves cancer. It's really good for your circulation. Again, very mindful.
While many people prefer chicken breast because it has less fat, the dark meat found in thighs and drumsticks is packed with unique advantages. Chicken thighs contain a special vitamin called K2, which is different from the K1 vitamin found in vegetables like spinach. Vitamin K2 is made by bacteria and has powerful properties that help prevent cancer. Researchers in Japan discovered that vitamin K2 can stop the growth of new blood vessels that tumors need to grow, effectively slowing down colon cancer. Similarly, scientists in Illinois found that K2 can also reduce the growth of prostate cancer. In addition to its cancer-fighting abilities, vitamin K2 is great for your heart.
All right, man. Well, look, I love chicken thighs. I think chicken thighs are the tastiest part of a chicken. But, most people grow up being, kind of brainwashed that you got to have chicken breast, right? By the way, real chickens in the wild, their breasts are like this thin. I mean, these chickens in the wild are they're not buff like you see a farm chicken. They don't have that augmentation. That's right. So, but chicken thighs actually are the dark meat, right? So dark meat's getting the exercise, and it turns out the chicken thighs accumulate a natural vitamin called vitamin K2. And, similar to other vitamins, they actually add something to the body. So in the case of vitamin K2, it's anti-angiogenic, and it actually cuts off the blood supply to tumors. And so there's, public health studies showing that people who eat diets containing vitamin K2, and chicken thighs is a great source of it, actually have lower risk of certain types of cancer.
Studies have shown that people who eat foods rich in K2 have a much lower risk of dying from heart disease and are less likely to suffer from severe artery blockages. This is because K2 helps prevent the buildup of harmful plaque in the arteries and even stops the body from making too much cholesterol. On top of these benefits, chicken thighs are excellent for building strength. They are rich in protein and other nutrients that support muscle growth and repair.
The reason we're using chicken thighs is because even though most of the time we're taught that the breast is the healthiest part of the chicken, turns out the thighs
it's not. The thighs are, right.
Right? Because they contain a special kind of vitamin called vitamin K2 that's good for the heart and can even help fight cancer.
So, next time you're choosing chicken, go for the thighs and drumsticks. They're not only tasty, but also incredibly good for your overall health and strength. A review in Food and Nutrition Research revealed that high consumption of animal products, particularly red and processed meats, is associated with an increased risk of certain cancers. This relationship is attributed to several components found in these meats, including saturated fats, heme-iron, sodium, and N-nitroso compounds, as well as heterocyclic aromatic amines produced during high-temperature cooking. In contrast, poultry meat, which has a different composition, is generally considered to have a lower risk profile for cancer. It contains fewer potentially harmful components and more favorable nutrients, such as polyunsaturated fats, which may contribute to its protective effects against certain cancers. Research has shown that increased red meat consumption correlates with a higher cancer risk, while poultry meat is often viewed as neutral or even protective. For instance, studies have found that high poultry consumption is linked to a reduced risk of esophageal cancer, with some evidence suggesting a risk reduction of about 53% for those consuming poultry at high levels. Additionally, there is no significant association between poultry consumption and the risk of colorectal cancer or breast cancer, with some studies indicating that substituting red meat with poultry could lower breast cancer risk by approximately 17% overall and 24% in postmenopausal women. Ghee. Dr. William Lee advocates for the use of ghee, a type of clarified butter, due to its remarkable health benefits. Unlike regular butter, ghee is rich in butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that promotes a healthy gut lining and has anti-inflammatory properties. This makes it particularly beneficial for digestive health. Additionally, ghee contains conjugated linoleic acid, which has been shown to have anti-cancer properties and can help reduce body fat. Ghee is also high in fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are essential for various bodily functions, including maintaining healthy vision, skin, and immune system. Dr. Lee highlights that ghee's high smoke point makes it a safer option for cooking at high temperatures, reducing the risk of forming harmful compounds. Overall, ghee is a nutritious and versatile fat that can support overall health and well-being. According to a study conducted by Rani and Kansal, published in the Indian Journal of Medical Research, cow ghee, clarified butter oil, was examined for its potential health benefits, particularly in relation to cancer prevention. The researchers fed 2 groups of young rats a diet that included either cow ghee or soybean oil for 44 weeks. They focused on how these fats affected certain enzymes in the body that are involved in processing harmful substances, specifically those that can lead to cancer. The study found that rats consuming cow ghee showed a significant increase in the activity of detoxifying enzymes in their liver and mammary tissues. These enzymes help break down and eliminate potentially harmful compounds, including carcinogens, which are substances that can cause cancer. For instance, one enzyme called GGTP was more active in the rats that ate cow ghee, suggesting that their bodies were better at detoxifying harmful substances. Another enzyme, UDPGT, also showed increased activity, which is important for making harmful substances less toxic. In contrast, the enzymes that activate carcinogens were less active in the cow ghee group, meaning that fewer harmful substances were being turned into cancer-causing agents. Overall, the study concluded that the changes brought about by consuming cow ghee helped reduce the occurrence of mammary tumors in the rats. This suggests that cow ghee may have protective effects against cancer by enhancing the body's ability to detoxify harmful substances while reducing the activation of those that could lead to cancer. The findings highlight the importance of dietary choices, particularly the type of fats we consume, in influencing health and potentially lowering cancer risk. Dr. William Lee also emphasizes that ghee can play a crucial role in improving strength. Ghee is a rich source of high-quality fats, which are essential for providing long-lasting energy and supporting muscle function. These fats help in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, which are vital for maintaining strong bones and muscles. Additionally, the conjugated linoleic acid found in ghee not only has anti-cancer properties, but also promotes the reduction of body fat and the enhancement of lean muscle mass. The butyrate in ghee supports gut health, which is crucial for nutrient absorption and overall energy levels. By incorporating ghee into the diet, one can benefit from improved muscle repair and growth, increased stamina, and sustained energy, all of which contribute to greater overall strength and physical performance. If you have found value in this video so far, please subscribe and leave a comment to support the channel. Eggs. Dr. William Li highlights eggs as a powerful food for both cancer prevention and muscle strength. Eggs are packed with high-quality protein, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Each egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein source that supports muscle synthesis and overall physical performance.
Eggs are brain healthy, and the reason is eggs are a dietary source of something called choline. This is another bioactive. Choline is required for nerve development. It's also involved with brain health. You also need choline for muscle health and liver health and nerve health as well. A single egg contains 100 milligrams of choline. Now, what's the daily recommended intake of choline? It's between 4 and 500 milligrams a day. So one egg with 100 milligrams gets you 20% of the way. All right, that's a good way to actually get that stuff that's necessary for nerve health, including brain health.
In terms of cancer prevention, eggs are rich in choline, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy cell membranes and has been linked to a reduced risk of certain cancers, including breast cancer. Additionally, eggs provide antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect cells from damage and support overall health.
Eggs, and what you need to know before you eat them. First, there are lots of misconceptions about eggs, and I want you to know that eggs are a healthy food. They are a great source of protein, and if they're high-quality eggs, they also provide bioactives called carotenoids that are beneficial for your vision. And eggs, which used to be thought of being harmful to your heart, actually have proven benefits for heart health. It's true that eggs are high in cholesterol, but study after study after study have shown that the people who are eating eggs don't actually have high levels of harmful cholesterol, all right? In fact, what they have better levels of good, healthy cholesterol, all right?
A review in the journal Poultry Science highlights the powerful benefits of eggs in cancer prevention and muscle strength. Eggs are packed with high-quality protein essential for muscle repair and growth, containing all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. Additionally, eggs are rich in choline, which helps maintain healthy cell membranes and has been linked to a reduced risk of certain cancers, such as breast cancer. Beyond these well-known benefits, the study uncovers that specific proteins and peptides found in eggs have remarkable anti-cancer properties. Cystatin, a protein in eggs, inhibits enzymes associated with tumor growth and spread, reducing their activity, which is often higher in cancer tissues. Avidin, another protein, enhances the effectiveness of tumor necrosis factor A, a cancer treatment, by helping it stay on tumor cells longer, thus boosting its cancer-fighting abilities without increasing toxicity to normal cells. Lysosome, an enzyme in eggs, activates immune responses and can reduce tumor growth and spread. Modified forms of lysozyme have been developed to enhance its cancer-fighting properties, and it can induce cancer cell death through various mechanisms. Phosphatin, another egg protein, is toxic to several cancer cell lines and helps protect against DNA damage, crucial for cancer prevention. IgY, an immunoglobulin found in eggs, induces cancer cell death by targeting specific receptors involved in cell death pathways, while sparing normal cells from toxicity. Ovomucin found in egg whites has shown cytotoxicity against tumor cells, and its glycopeptides can prevent tumor growth. Ovotransferin, a protein found in eggs, helps stop cancer cells from growing and can make them die by affecting their energy production. Its ability to kill cancer cells becomes even stronger when it is broken down by enzymes. Additionally, research indicates that certain egg proteins can kill cancer cells effectively. For example, when proteins from egg whites are broken down using specific methods, they create substances that fight cancer by disrupting the normal process of cancer cell growth, leading to their death.
Buy organic eggs from hens that are pasture raised, all right? They're going to be a little bit more expensive, but they're also going to be more beneficial. They got more beneficial omega-3s, they got more carotenoids, and other types of bioactives like choline. Go for the good stuff, right? Now, how will you know if an egg is actually particularly healthy? Well, here's something that you might not know. When I grew up, I ate eggs that when you cracked them open and into a bowl, the yolks were bright yellow like the sun. But it turns out that the healthy pasture-raised and pasture-fed hens, when you crack their eggs, the yolk is orange-red. It's like the blood moon as opposed to the bright yellow sun. And that blood moon, that red-orange pigment, that comes from carotenoids. So you know that those eggs are going to be healthier for you with your bioactives.
One such protein, ovalbumin, becomes even more effective at preventing mutations, which can lead to cancer. When heated, studies show that heated ovalbumin is more effective than proteins from other sources, like cows or soybeans, suggesting that cooking eggs might enhance their cancer-fighting properties. Salmon. Dr. William Lee highlights salmon as an excellent choice for both cancer prevention and muscle strength due to its high levels of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 are known for their powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce the risk of cancer by lowering inflammation in the body, a key factor in cancer development. Research has shown that these healthy fats can inhibit the growth of cancer cells and even induce cancer cell death. According to a study in PLOS ONE, the effects of dietary salmon compared to other meats, beef, pork, and chicken, on intestinal cancer were investigated using mice. This study aimed to directly compare the impact of red meat and white meat on the development of intestinal tumors, particularly focusing on the potential protective effects of fish, specifically salmon, which is rich in long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids, PUFAs.
If you've ever lived near the shore, if you've ever been to Asia or the Mediterranean, there is so much tasty seafood there. And, here, I think in most, like in America, most places go, salmon. The salmon or the chicken. I'll take the chicken, at the wedding or whatever. It turns out that, yes, oily fish are healthy because you get marine omega-3 fatty acids.
The study involved mice, which are genetically predisposed to develop intestinal tumors. The mice were divided into groups and fed diets consisting of beef, pork, chicken, or salmon, with careful monitoring of tumor development over the experimental period. The researchers aimed to assess the tumor burden in the small intestine and colon, as well as the overall health effects of these dietary choices. The results indicated that replacing beef with salmon significantly reduced the small intestinal tumor burden in the mice. Specifically, the study found that fish intake, represented by salmon, resulted in a lower cancer burden compared to meat from terrestrial animals, with an approximate factor of 3 reduction in tumor load. This suggests that salmon may have a protective effect against intestinal carcinogenesis.
Of course, they found that eating salmon 3 times a week for 8 weeks will actually cause you to lose up to 15 pounds. Omega-3s are in salmon, right? It's an oily fish. In fact, I can tell you there's 1,565 milligrams of omega-3, marine omega-3 fatty acids in a 5-ounce serving of salmon. Okay.
The study discussed several mechanisms that could explain the cancer protective benefits of salmon. One key factor is the presence of long-chain N3 PUFAs in fish oil, which have been documented to exert protective effects against colorectal cancer. These fatty acids may help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are linked to cancer development. In contrast, the study found that white meat, chicken, did not provide a more beneficial outcome than red meat, indicating that the protective effects of salmon are distinct and not merely due to lower fat content.
It has omega-3s, like salmon, okay? So salmon, the size of a deck of playing cards, has 1,565 milligrams of omega-3, all right? So that's 5 times more than what cod has. Cod has only 18% of what salmon has.
Moreover, the study highlighted that the tumor burden induced by the chicken diet did not differ significantly from that of the low-fat chicken diet, suggesting that fat content alone does not account for the differences observed between meat types. The researchers also noted that the combination of heme iron from red meat and high levels of PUFAs could adversely affect intestinal health, further supporting the notion that salmon, with its beneficial fatty acid profile, may mitigate these risks. Additionally, Dr. Lee notes that salmon is packed with high-quality protein, essential for building and repairing muscle tissue. This makes it a fantastic option for anyone looking to enhance their muscle strength and overall physical performance. The protein in salmon provides all the essential amino acids needed for muscle synthesis, making it a complete protein source. Moreover, the combination of omega-3 and protein supports overall health, aiding in faster recovery and improved muscle function.